I'm about to explode, adding to the CSI caseload. Drop the beat like you're spinning at a rap show. Use a stone hoe so we can start the week grow. Then cue the intro, let D and H flow.
Hello gamers, this is D and H and welcome back to Agrarian Skies. Nom nom nom. So, this is the first episode outside of Sky in July. I have done a number of things, actually, really, in the last week or so that I want to show you. The first thing is I have some of these things in here. So I want to tell you how I got them. These two double hearts and reward bags, greater reward bags, were gotten from I redid the Go With The Flow quest for liquid bees. These are repeatable because I wanted the 4 more apiaries, so I redid this twice. And then the other one, I redid the mob essence, which gave me another greater reward bag and 2 hearts because I wanted to get some reactor casings. And I'm probably going to redo those a lot, actually. The 3 half hearts I got in the Go With The Flow quest. I wanted to know how much milk. I turned in 1 bucket of milk to know how much milk I needed to collect, 1 bucket of sewage, and 1 bucket of mushroom soup. And I've been collecting all of those, and I'm going to show you that in a second. But first, I think, so let's see, if I do this, and then this, okay, so I have like 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full hearts, 3 greater reward bags. What do we got? Okay, that's not terrible. Yeah, I have some of those, that's fine. That's actually a little better. I don't really like fishing that much, but okay, whatever. So those will go in there, and actually for right now, I'll just put these in there. Okay, now that's caught me up. Now, really quick, I said I wanted to see how much milk and sewage and whatever I could collect. Needed to collect mushroom soup. I needed to collect. So in here, I have cows, and I have a sewer under the cows, and I have a, is that a rancher? Is that what that's called? Sorry, guys. Yeah, rancher. So this collects milk, and you'll notice it's full right now. And this sludge is probably full too. Yeah. I have gathered so much of this stuff that I actually had to shut down the tesseracts. And I guess I'll just fly over there. There's like a tesseract, okay. And I'm piping stuff into these things, and this is providing power. But I collected so much stuff that I had to shut it down. It was overflowing my system. And I have mushrooms. I created the mushrooms, by the way. You see me use the alchemical chemistry set, but if you do mycelium, which I've collected through the sludge boiler, leather, which I killed cows for, and mushrooms, which I've gotten from growing on mycelium around the Witchwater area, but you can also sift dirt along with like only 200 LP in the alchemical. You get a mushroom. So I made 8 of those and put them in there. Still have all this stuff the same. Okay, so let me go back. Oh, the other thing that I made, which is handy, is this is a workbook. Okay, the workbook is kind of nice. I got tired of running around places, so if you go into a workbook, like what you do is you make a warp page, and you shift right click on the place, and it sets a warp location there, and then you shift right click on the book. I have all of these bound warp pages in there. So then if you right click, let's say I want to go to my inventory area, bam, I'm right where my inventory is. Okay, excellent job. Let's say I want to go to my laboratory. I'll show you that later. Let's say I want to go back to the barn. Bam, I'm in the barn. Okay, and you set your area, so much easier to get to. Okay, so what was? Oh, right. So like looking at this, these are all full of storage cells, but all the way to here, they're now full. And if you look, there's about 500 buckets of lava, 26 kilobuckets of milk, 37 of mob essence, 27 of mushroom soup, 30 kilobuckets of sewage. So I need to start submitting some of these. So let's just go. Mushroom soup, sure. Select the task, put that there. I need a bucket so that I can select mushroom soup, put it through, and boom, and it starts filling up, and we'll let it go. And how quickly is this going to go? Hang on. Sorry, I had to take a drink there for a second. It's going pretty quick, but it's not even at 1% yet. Is 160,000 going to be 1%? Yeah, it is. Okay, this is going to take a little while. Okay, I guess let me show you my bee area while that's going. So yeah, I'm back here. And this is the laboratory. I've added this in. So I showed you my storage system, I believe. I have a ton of stuff, and then these are all just 1K storage cells because a lot of those are like one-off little things and stuff. I have this area. I've got 3 of these chests. This one, I have a common queen. So I have... where was it in here? Yeah, so I set up a rocky print. So I made a bunch more artificial hives. And over here, I got to talk about that too, right? Over here, I set up an area that is just solid stone where I could put a bunch of artificial hives that were scented. And I got a bunch of rocky princesses and drones because I needed those. Up here, I have these nets, and they are catching mariculture fish, and they feed them into these vacuum hoppers into here. And I have, salmon. I don't know if I have a salmon yet. I guess I do right there. 1 goldfish, nightfish. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm collecting. And then I've already emptied some of it into, it got full once. So into here, you'll notice that I have a bunch of mariculture fish. Sorry. And then over here, I have the ones that I was gathering before. I'll probably need to put those in there too. But anyway. So yeah, I collected rocky princesses, and then here's just a bunch of the stuff that I've bred. I'm working on getting towards a good genetic template, and I'm working on getting towards some of the production ones. So one of the things that you do with genetics is you can take a bee and you can run it through here, and one of the traits will come off onto there. And it's random, so you have to keep running it to get the ones you wanted. But so far I have gotten bees with the shortest lifespan, which is going to be good for breeding them. They'll be the shortest lifespan bees. I got those from the majestic bees. I got bees that just need flowers, don't need anything weird to pollinate. I got that off the cultivated. I got bees with a fertility of 4. I also got that off of the majestic bees, I think. And I got bees with effect of none, which I think I also got off the majestic. I mean, you can do like fertility and look for a serum like maximum fertility, normal, high, or low. So you want maximum, click on it. It shows you majestic wind rate. It shows you all of the things that have that. So yeah, majestic was what gave me the fertility. And that's probably the easiest way to do that. So yeah, then you get the right chromosome. You can copy them in the transposer if you want, and then when you apply them, I have this template which has the shortest fertility for flowers and effect none. If I click on a bee with that template, then they just start producing those. They start having those effects. So that's great. So put on my apiary stuff. We come out here. I have rocky which are producing really well. I already have 63 drones in there. And then I have tolerant, again, the same thing. And I made tolerant by combining the Rocky with diligent. And then I want to get to robust by combining Rocky with a tolerant, which I actually could do right now. In fact, why don't I do that, right? Because I have, so I showed you I have all these Rocky. Okay, let me just grab one of these. Why not? Okay, and do I have any tolerant in here? Yeah, I have now 3 drones of tolerant, and I actually have 2 more princesses, which is good. So what you do, you come up in here. Okay, so here's the Mutatron, right? Advanced Mutatron. So put a Rocky and a tolerant, and it says you can get a robust queen. Great, I'll get the robust queen. Boom, perfect. Robust queen. Now, if you look at it, where's the Bealizer? There we go. If you look at it with the Bealizer, it's like the slowest speed pollination, terrible fertility, right? The thing that's good about robust is this stuff right here. Diurnal, nocturnal, works day, works at night, or it flies in the rain, it works in caves. It's just great, okay? It also has a humidity tolerance that's plus or minus 2, which is the best humidity tolerance, okay? But some of that other stuff, like I showed, like the fertility 1, terrible, blah, 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 blah. So here's what you do. You take it, you run it through the genetic imprinter with that gene. I'm actually going to go look at the... I don't know why I went over here. I could have just looked. Okay, it's only 20%. I don't know why I flew over there to do that. Okay. Go up here. Thank you. Now it's back, right? Great. So let's look at this now, and you run it through, and all of a sudden fertility is 4, and it only takes a normal flower. Did that change? I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. But fertility is 4. Lifespan is shortest because I'm breeding stuff. That was one of the things. Yeah, none of the other stuff. What did my template have on it again? So flowers are normal. Effect is none. Fertility was 4. I don't think it had an effect on it before. So anyway, so that's great. You come out here and you decide where you want to put that. Imperial diligence used for a lot. So is Imperial though, and Imperial makes royal jelly. For now, I guess I will. I should have pulled it when it was just the queen. Where's this one at? Okay. It still says queen. Let's see. Let's see which one of these finishes first here. And I have a lot of diligent. I mean, diligent is good, but I have a lot of diligent. Okay. So yeah, that's those. And then the third level of the laboratory, I just kind of made into, I needed the aqueous accumulator. I just kind of made it into a cool little fountain and stuff. So, there we go. And ooh, there's another butterfly. I've shown you how to capture butterflies, right? Yeah, I know I've shown you. So, I guess I'll do it again on camera, though, since I'm I'm purportedly waiting. There we go. Butterfly captured. Okay. How are these doing? Seriously. That's working. Okay, that's done. Fine. And then automation upgrade back in, automation upgrade back in. Perfect. And then this will run through the robust queen. And hopefully it's fine. I don't think I need anything weird. And then we'll, actually, I really need to run it through once first and then produce the offspring, because then I need to do that. Okay, sorry. So no automation upgrade yet. So let's go back. This is only set 30% still. This is going to be kind of a long episode, I think, because I want to submit a whole bunch of the fluid stuff. So let me break really quick and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So one more thing, I'm still submitting some of those, and actually I'm going to submit all the milk, the sewage, and the mushroom quests, and then come back with that. But one of the other quests I wanted to do was under bees and trees. I wanted to do this alvearies. To make an alveary, just the normal alveary block, I need scented panels and an impregnated casing. I think I have 2 of the impregnated casings. I do. And then, and then you make those from putting seed oil in a carpenter with wood, which I've done. And then the scented panels, I need royal jelly, wood, and beeswax and pollen with honey in a carpenter. So I have a lot of pollen. So I need 8 of them. Why don't I just take one of these that I have a lot of? Okay. And I needed royal jelly and beeswax. Okay. So if I go up, I have this. This is another thing that I have for submittal too. I guess I didn't show you around this side. So I have a squeezer set up here. And in this squeezer, I was putting seeds, which can fill up this seed oil drum. And that's good. That's almost full. In this, I have a centrifuge, and I have this where I can export honeycombs, and I just whack on the on that to turn these things on, and that'll centrifuge honeycombs. I don't need to do that right now, although I probably need to start doing that with a bunch of different ones. And then I have this squeezer, which is exporting honey through an export bus that's right behind here, and that adds honey to this thing. So why don't I do that right now? Because I'm going to use up some honey. Okay, and so see, then this will start to fill up. Excellent. Okay, sleep a little bit. Keep most of those guys going. Okay, so this carpenter uses honey. So let's turn this one on. I need this. Nope, I need it right there. I need this and this right there. I need that right there. And I need just normal wood. That should be enough. And I need it there. No. I need an impregnated casing. What was it? Okay, sorry. ALV. It was that. And honey. Okay. Okay, I'm back, and you did have to use regular pollen, but I actually have a bunch of regular pollen, so none of those other pollens, I guess, will work. So that's the reason. So I put regular pollen in there, and it'll go. Okay, so there's 8 there. I'm going to turn this off again. Boom. And I did submit the honey and the seed oil, so we'll get to that in a second. But let me just complete this real quick. So this was the impregnated casing with that around it. Give you an alveary block. Now, this is manual submit. So I have a lot, the fan, heater, lighting, and housing. I have a lot of stuff that I've gotten from quests before on the alveary. I'm not really going to use alveary blocks, but basically you see how I made the one. So let's say the fan would be just one of the alveary blocks with iron and an electron tube, thermionic fabricator. Yeesh. Okay. Do I have the stuff that I need? Hang on. Fan, heater, lighting, frame housing. So I have a lighting and the frame housing. I don't have the heater though, which is going to, I'm sure. Okay. All right, I'll work on it. Okay, I'm just coming back. The robust ones have gone through a certain cycle. So let me go back in here. Okay, and I'll put these away. ROB. So I have that princess, and wow, I actually have a number of drones because again, I was on fertile and whatever. So let's go back up here, and all these are robust, right? Okay, so to make sure that you get the full effect, because see what happened was once they processed through with the queen, now they're not perfectly good, and you notice they're like that. So if we go into here and we re-imprint that template, I really only need one, by the way. It's kind of complicated why it does that. I don't know why it does that with the first generation. But there you go. This will come out perfect. And then do the same thing here. And then they're perfect on both sides. And when they breed, then they'll be good. And I will just, I'll just get rid of these two. This was the one that was good, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then the queen, or the princess, same thing. Now it should be perfect on both sides. It is. And then we go back down. And boom. Perfect. Extra steps. Okay, so, yeah, I figured this out. So this is making liquid glass. So so just to run you through it real quick, the thermionic fabricator wasn't that hard. Sturdy casing, which is just bronze, and then gold glass a chest makes this. You put this, you hook it up to power, which I did, and you put glass in here. And that gives you liquid glass, and it fills up with power, and then you just go boom, 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 and boom, boom, and it makes those tubes. So there you have it. Okay. So then what were we trying to accomplish? Right, so I need a heater. That is okay, one of the things. Okay, so let's get back into here. Let's grab all of this stuff real quick. Go back to the crafting station. How am I doing on the milk? 67. I'm submitting through these things, trust me. Okay, back to the crafting station. Heater. There. And we have the alveary block and those. Okay. Now I need... what are we at here? Okay. Normal alveary, a fan, a heater, lighting, and frame housing. So, normal alveary, I have a heater, lighting, frame housing. Okay, I'm going to use lighting and frame housing that I had. I don't have a fan, though. So lighting is just, glowstone with a thing and a thing. Not too bad, but I'm not going to waste it. Frame housing is, again, just iron with those things. Okay, no big deal. Fan is, okay, I don't know why I'm typing it in there. Let's see, fan, okay. And if we put one more of those and one of those, that's a fan. Okay. So if we go into here, manual submit, perfect. So here we get tropical, which is nice, although I have some, quarter heart, whatever, honeycombs. I don't like to pick the reward bags, but I'm not going to build alvearies with the industrial apiaries that I have. I just don't expect to do it, and I can make them. I showed I can make them, so under the premise that I'm not going to use them, I am actually going to pick the reward bag this time. So that opens this. Now this gives some pretty good bees, monastic and ender. I really want this. Now I've done an impregnated frame. I can do an untreated frame. What is a soul frame? Soul frame is impregnated with soul sand. Okay. That's probably doable right now. Let me get rid of some of this stuff that I have in my inventory. Okay, and then the bees, for right now, I'm just going to throw these guys in there. This can go in there. I have tons of that. And these will go in there too. What's the greater reward bag? Just, oh my god. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to use any of that. Probably. I just got through saying that. So thank you, greater reward bag. Okay, let's... I don't even know how to respond to that. What was I talking about? Oh, okay, soul frame, right. So I have... Now, these are kind of broken a little bit, but maybe that'll work. Let's see. Let me get this stuff out of here. Soul sand. Will it work? No. Yeah. Shoot. And it took the frame. It's damaged. So, okay. So that's fine. So a impregnated, where's untreated? Untreated frame. Okay, so one untreated frame. So I've made those two. Soul frame. I need to make another impregnated. Actually, I think I have sticks. I do. Okay. Frame. So that's fine. Proven impregnated. Okay. Yeah, I knew I had some in there. Okay. Back to the laboratory. Nope. Back to the inventory. Soul frame. Come on. Searchy. Okay. And... okay, excellent. Is that all I needed for this? It is. Okay. So again, in the pick, I already have an indexer, which I'm not even using. So, bam. Selected. Claim reward. Really like these bees, too, by the way. That's nice. I'm liking that. Okay, and whoops. Greater reward bag. Machine frames. Okay, I use machine frames a lot. That's fine. I'll put them in there. No problem. Back to the laboratory. I do like the book. You teleport around a lot. I'll just throw frames in there. And again, these bees, I will need to get to breeding these particular bees pretty quickly, but for now, I'll just throw them in there. Very nice. Like them a lot. Okay. And then back to waiting, I think, because I'm still waiting for the go with the flow. I have submitted these, but I'm gonna come back when that's done, and I'm 86%, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I set up the monastic bees, and I had to plant wheat over there to get them to produce, but that wasn't a big deal. The ender bees have a lot of negative effects, most of which I can strip off, but one of the things they require is a cold environment, and you can't apparently change the climate with the templates, and you have to do temperature tolerances, and I don't really have the ability, so I'm going to have to work on that. But today, right now, I'm just going to finish this up because look at all of these that I have finally completed. So in the seeds, I'm really happy about the attuned bees, by the way. And I always like apiaries. Don't need. And if I can pick anything other than a reward bag, I will. So I will select the apiaries, claim my reward. Okay, so that's for that one. This one, again, I like the reactor casings. Do I have enough inventory space? I might need to... let me warp back over to the lab and drop off these and these. And these. Power room and some more of these. Okay, now... why did I not drop off that one bee? That was weird. Oh, I have two of them? Huh, odd. Okay, so, boom. I can use the runes. Don't really need the mushrooms, but whatever. I'm really excited about the villagers, so let me pick those. I like precision shears. Let me pick those, even though they don't have a texture. And finally, yeah, let me, okay, yeah, I can make that if I need to, so that's not that big a deal. But I don't know, whoops, wrong one. I don't know how easy or hard that'll be to get. So boom and boom. So, yep, I think that's good for collecting. Really done a good job in there. So I think I'm gonna go, let's see. I have so many lives now. Insane. 3 greater reward bags. Flight potion. Not sure. Yeah, I guess that's a crook that's been renamed. Weird. Nixon crook. I get it. Okay. Some seeds I don't like. And one other graded reward bag. I actually like that. I always need storage buses. Oh, and one more thing. I forgot about that. This was a fuzzy storage bus, and I had to make it a precision storage bus. So now it exports exactly what I want. I put in vinegar, and actually I submitted the vinegar one. So if I go with this, I finally did finish the tomato one from before. I have to pick a reward bag, I guess. And then I submitted the vinegar one, and I get all of these rewards without a pick. So those two are done. 2 more full hearts. 2 epic reward bags, and a strong box that has Ether Bloom, Shimmer Leaf, and Cinder Pearl. That's nice. Let me get these out of here, and then let me do this to add 3 hearts. Okay, what do we got? Silverwood and Aura Nodes. Those are really nice. That's a really nice reward. And then a bunch of nether redstone, which, nice to get redstone because I'm always running low on redstone. So there we go. Yeah, Aura Nodes. Those will be nice for the Thaumcraft stuff. I haven't really done much with Thaumcraft yet. I do need to advance all of this, but I need to set up an area too. It's always the case. Let me throw all that stuff in there for now. But yeah, it's funny. I might as well throw the runes in there. But anyway, I'm going to go. But as always, gamers, have a good evening, day, night.
Minecraft, time-lapse, mob traps, world maps, cat naps, rap tracks perhaps. You'll tune in and watch the hijinks, and if you like, click the up and subscribe links.